No, you had something white.
Maybe it's some cameras.
Anyway, so I'm wearing something different because in the video I'm going to insert this conversation too, because I definitely wanted Willie to come alongside and share the guy's perspective, because we don't make babies by ourselves. And I mean, not everyone can have their partner with them, and that's understandable. Everybody's situation is different. Thankfully, most of us do, and they're there, and sometimes they're just kind of in the background. And how did you feel in the hospital? We were on Ocean's birth.
So with our first baby?
Yeah.
Not that I might have more control in the second one, but I felt out of control on everything.
Okay.
Like,
elaborate.
when we got there, I just felt that everyone just jumped on you to like put all these different things.
Yeah.
I just felt that I was pushed to the side most of the time. Like, because I'm like, I'm a husband that really wants to be involved in your life. I like that.
Willie's not like I'm okay hanging out in the background, everyone else making the decisions. Even when we got married, most guys are like, oh, whatever you want, and I'm not gonna be involved.
For the wedding?
Yeah, like Willie's not like that. I mean, he obviously wanted to please me and whatever I wanted to, but it was something that we planned together. It was things that we chose together. It was our day. So yeah, you're very much like present and you like to be involved.
I feel like I decided to be actively supportive.
Yeah.
Because you can be supportive.
Oh, sure.
But without being active.
Yes.
I was saying, as a husband, I wanted to be very into like whatever she was going to. I mean, I don't feel the pain, but I was going to be there for her and be involved in everything that I could. So I know the nurses would like look at me sometimes like, wait, why is he asking so many questions? Or look, I mean, I was just there. Like,
yeah.
We have a few friends that are nurses and others, somebody else that we actually met too, and I was asking them questions, what can I do in the hospital to like make you feel better, because I just saw her like laying down on the bed, and I didn't like what I was seeing. Like, I felt like I was waiting for that beautiful moment, which it was gonna be when Ocean was gonna be born, and we were gonna look at her and be all like joyful about it. But at the same time, I was like, man, I thought this whole thing is like beautiful no matter what.
Yeah. Process.
The whole process. And I know there's a lot of pain involved, but
there can be beauty in the pain.
Yeah.
Ocean was born. You got to hold her for the first time, which
amazing.
Regardless of like things that we liked or didn't like, or things that we were like, this does not feel right. I mean, like I said, the Ocean, when they put you and you hold her, it's like the best feeling in the world. Like everything just fades to the background. I was gonna ask, how did you feel postpartum? Like once they moved us to the other room the next day. Talk a little bit about that.
It just felt like it was us against the hospital the whole time. I was trying to protect this family now, you and Ocean, and it just felt a lot. Like we just went through like 20 hours you just went through 20 hours of labor.
No, but you were there.
And then it's like we barely slept and all that, and then now the next almost 4 days was like another fight just to keep you and Ocean as healthy as what we, because the thing is that we've also had researched a lot of things. We wanted to do as much as we can as natural as you could do things, and we knew that you were gonna breastfeed, and that was like a whole big deal. Like thankfully we had a lactation specialist, but it was just a whole big deal. Like, oh my gosh, like this is supposed to be natural. Like, why are people not more like nurses not more supportive about this? When we were supposed to be enjoying this moment with Ocean. And
so it took away from some of the...
It did. Yeah. Like it really did. I'm so into like everything, as organic and natural as we can. And I was like, we should be like outside for a little bit. Like, I know it's a newborn, but she has her mom right now, and Melissa can hug her as much as you can, give her like some kind of like, I don't know, her love through her body and all that. We need to be outside a little bit, like, I don't know, in the morning, in the afternoon, it'll be amazing with the sun, but we couldn't leave that room, that box of a room. That I was just like, man, this is not good. Home birth, I think it really makes it like when the wife feels and wants to try that, which is amazing already, like giving birth, but her wanting to try that at home, as a guy, as a husband, I think we should support her.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, what would you say to men? Because I feel like they're a little bit more hesitant to be on board with that.
Yeah, we're definitely more hesitant because we wouldn't know what to do if anything were to happen. But that's why you look for great midwives. That's why you invest in researching, time in researching, and you definitely did that.
Yeah.
Why us as husbands are we to like have them to have more fears? When it could be already a fearful moment and situation. Why are we inflicting that into them?
Yeah.
Like approaching it in that way instead of like, you know what? Okay, I don't know much about it. I didn't. I just knew that years ago, like women used to do it a lot, and so I'm gonna also read or let me know more things that I can watch and all that. And you did that, and I felt like I was a part of it. I'm not giving birth, but I'm there with you, being a part of the whole moment, not just sitting around till like the baby's born.
Yeah, you didn't even have to say anything, just by holding me, by giving me some water. Like it was just such a difference because we did it together. You know, it wasn't like he was just next to me, like helpless, like, oh my goodness, okay, I hope you're okay, like, what do I do? No, you were part of it. Yeah. And when the baby came out, you were the one
catching it.
How was that?
That was amazing.
Yeah.
That was just so special.
Did you take your shirt off to give him skin to skin right away?
Yes, I did.
I remember you did that as well.
Yeah, and that's something that the midwife actually like reminded me like really quick, like let's do skin to skin for both of us.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I was still like standing and kind of like feeling myself with the ground.
Yeah.
So I thought that was cool that right away, like skin to skin, which a lot of hospitals, they say they do right away, but with Ocean, they put her on the towel and then they put her on me, although put him on a blanket, they don't like, and then we did skin to skin
like 30 minutes after.
30 minutes after, yeah.
After all the weighing and
all the
unimportant part of it in reality.
Yeah.
And I was gonna go back, I forgot something like about we're always empowering women. Like I think the biggest thing you can do as a man is empower her at that moment.
Yeah, that's good.
To really give her the support and strength, because you do have that strength to do that. Guys, be supportive. Come on, we're doing this together. We made a baby together, so all the way till the end. I've been there.
I literally had this baby and grew it in my body without anybody's help for 9 months, and now all of a sudden I'm going to give birth. I need all this intervention, and all of a sudden that now I'm going to feed my baby. I need this other foreign object because what I have is not enough. I just say, be informed. Know the decisions that you're making, why you're making them. Don't let outside influences make you doubt and make you choose something just from fear. Like I feel like we make a lot of choices out of fear, and rather than knowing and trusting in our motherhood, like on our mom instincts. Like, but you were made to birth this baby. Like you were literally created. All of our organs that we have were placed there to give birth, like perfectly. There's so much confusion, so much misinformation, so much fear around this amazingly normal life event that I just felt the need to share my experience, share the information that I have learned, and I hope that you hear my heart in this, and that all I really want is for you to feel confident in you as a mom and you as someone who's going to give birth. Like, you can do it. You don't need the interventions. You have them there. You can use them, but just be informed. Be informed and know what you're getting into before and don't make decisions out of fear, because you can do it. We are strong enough. I am, you know, a lot of people told me after I released my birth vlog with Moon, you're so brave, you're so strong. And I was like, thank you, but I am not more braver or more stronger than any other women out there. I just chose not to let fear overcome my faith and my confidence in who I was as a mom, and just the strength that we have as women, that God has given us that strength. Like, He has made you perfectly to give birth to that baby. So I could not reiterate that enough. And I really hope and pray that this video has inspired someone, has touched someone, and given clarity if you're, you know, currently pregnant and are deciding between home birth and hospital birth, birthing center, or if you're on your second, third, fourth, fifth baby and you just, you know, have been burned by the hospital process and hierarchy and are just like done with it. Just know that you can do it. You do not need to give birth in a hospital if you don't want to. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. There will be more to come, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.